Are we ready for another year of Black Ops? I don't know. I just feel like with this year's game that's coming out, Black Ops 7, I don't see any reason to be hyped for this game whatsoever. Like, even having the number 7 right beside Black Ops, like that, just the number 7, it's just crazy that you couldn't think of a different name to call this new release Call of Duty. You have to call it Black Ops 7, bro, because Black Ops franchise, this is what's holding Call of Duty's back. Black Ops name is carrying the Call of Duty franchise as a whole. So yeah, they're following the same trend like they did back in 2022 2023 with MW2 and MW3, where they're going for the back-to-back entries in the same sub-series. I don't know, I just find it weird how usually every year you'd get like your annual Call of Duty hype whenever you hear a release of the next Call of Duty, whether it's from an insider or you see a trailer pop up or whatever. But for this year's game, I don't know. When I heard about Black Ops 7, I didn't even hear it from any news source or any trailer. I literally seen it in the Call of Duty hub. They just posted the Black Ops 7 news. Like, they just broke it down like, hey, we're releasing Black Ops 7. I'm just like, was there a trailer? I'm trying to look for it. There's no trailer. No one's really talking about it. They just released it like, oh yeah, here's Black Ops 7. Yeah, it's coming out in a couple of months. I'm just trying to figure out where the hype is, because it ain't with them releasing another Black Ops game. I can tell you that, because there's no one even talking about this game whatsoever. It's kind of just like they're accepting that this game is just a add-on for this year's game, Black Ops 6. There's nothing appealing, nothing new that they're bringing to the table. Like, this is just a sequel to Black Ops 2, literally 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2, according to the news outlet Gfinity that I'm reading it right now. But yeah, there's just no innovation whatsoever, and I feel like they're trying to bring back the nostalgia of Call of Duty without actually bringing back the old games that we've been dying to get for the longest time. Like, they're not going to be releasing a Black Ops 2 remaster. No matter how many times the community begged for that game to be dropped, it's just not happening. They know not to release it, because if they were to release it, fans would be like, wow, what's the point of them even making new Call of Duties? We can just be playing the old COD, really. And they also don't want to update the new CODs, because if they were, and if they're providing security patches, I promise you no one would be playing Black Ops 6, no one would be playing MW3. They will all be playing the old Call of Duties from like 10 plus years ago, and they know not to do that because they wouldn't be making a lot of money doing so, and that'll just mess up their whole revenue stream in terms of microtransactions, yearly releases of Call of Duty. And obviously this was before the Black Ops 7 teaser trailer that came out 2 weeks ago. They're basically already doing that with their seasonal updates. Pay close attention with the new seasons and season reloaded. They're bringing in old game modes that were in previous Call of Duties. Literally, they keep bringing back the same game modes really throughout the whole season of Call of Duty. They're just bringing back the old weapons that were from old Call of Duties, bits and pieces of the old games, and bring it to the new games, like as if we asked for that. No one asked for that. The thing about being innovative, giving us something new, there hasn't been anything new at all. They keep bringing back the same guns, they keep bringing back the same maps every year. They know that would bring back players, because oh, who wouldn't want to play on Fire Range? Who wouldn't want to play on Hacienda? Who wouldn't like the FAMAS? Who wouldn't like the MSMC, PDW, PPSH? They keep bringing back old stuff for multiple years now, and as a consumer, don't you feel tired of that? Really? Don't you feel tired of just playing the same maps, using the same guns? And I don't care if the reason is, oh, this is a new generation of players. They never used any of the old guns back in the day. They never played all these old maps that were like 10 years old. I mean, how would you know that? And plus, you still have a core fan base of players that have been playing your games for like the past 10 to 15 years. Like, they've been playing these old games. We grew up with these old games, but yet when you're releasing new quote unquote content, you guys are bringing back maps that we've played 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And sometimes they're not even like maps that we really want. Either maps that are considered fan favorites that the developers think we like, or they bring back ranked maps for ranked play. And when they actually do make new maps, they're horrible. They're actually horrible. I don't want to sound like a hater. There are some decent maps that they bring, and then very rarely that they're actually make good maps. But however, the ratio between good and bad is just so far off. And we're just looking for consistency and innovation and, something fresh. But I understand that's hard to do because they keep releasing games every year. Like, I'm not surprised that they're so burnt out on ideas. Trying to figure out what can we do with this damn franchise. But honestly, they should have stopped with yearly releases a long time ago. That's one of the main reasons why this game, it's killing itself. Because there were a few good Call of Duties that came out. For example, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 honestly could have lasted around 2 to 3 years, really, if they just kept updating the game, give us some more DLC guns, they give us free DLC maps, or bring back throwback maps from the old CODs, at least at that time. Or, they could have experimented with making new maps. They could have made better decisions in the past that could have reflected on more longevity for their franchise. Because at this point, I'm not going to say the franchise will die tomorrow or by next year or something, but its player base, its core player base, like, they see their player base going down significantly over the past couple of years. It's just, where do you draw the line? Where are we going? Where is our direction? Where are we trying to bring our franchise to? Back to the glory days? Or are we really trying to move on and innovate? I don't know. I guess we'll figure out how Black Ops 7 will look in the worldwide reveal at Gamescom coming in the next couple of weeks. I just haven't been hyped for a COD game for the last couple of years. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I highly doubt anything good will come out of this. With the new games that have been coming out for the last couple of years as well, it's just getting so much harder for COD to be on top every year. COD is going to get our interest in November, and it's going to last for 2 months max. But all these other games that are coming out, they're just outshining COD by like a mile away. They need to figure something out with their product that they're putting out, since it's not looking like they're gonna make a huge comeback anytime soon. And of course, skill-based matchmaking. I mean, we can't do much with that at this point. It's in the game, it's here to stay, and we just gotta live with the decisions that they make. I just genuinely like playing COD as a whole. When they get it right, or when things just go our way, it's just hard to bring them down. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think Black Ops 7 should be a thing. I don't think it should be released. But again, at this point as well, they've already dug themselves a hole by releasing COD every year. So there's not much that they can do. And I wish that wasn't the case. I feel like they would have benefited themselves so much if they released COD every 2 to 3 years rather than every year. They would have put themselves in such a better position. But I guess with little to no information about this game, I guess we can't really say much. I just know this routinely COD cycle that at the end is just gonna disappoint us all. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic, because why would you buy Call of Duty every year if you really hate the game so much? But I don't know. I guess we just have to wait and see then.